Hello everyone and welcome to the Maths Zone again. Today's very special guest is Mr. Forrest.
Hello everyone.
Today we're going to be playing Yahtzee, and for this you're going to need 6 dice, a pen, a rubber and a piece of paper, but we're not using a piece of paper, we're going to use this whiteboard so that you can see exactly how we've laid it out and how you're going to do the scores. So I'm going to hand over to the very capable Mr. Forrest to explain how to play the game.
Okay, as Mr. Davis said, you're going to be using the 6 dice. The idea of the 6 dice is to roll numbers to accumulate a number that appears on our whiteboard. So I'm going to take my 6 dice, give them a little shake, and I'm going to look at what I have rolled. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to group them because it makes it easier to know which one I want to collect. Now I've got 3 1s, 2 2s and a 6. I want to really, Mr. Davis, save my larger number until I start rolling more of them in the first roll. So therefore I'm going to go my lowest number, which is 3 1s. I put them to one side. I then pick up the 3 remaining dice. We have another roll. 3 3s. No 1s there because that is the number I'm collecting. So I'm going to pick them up for the last time, my third go. I'm going to roll, and again no 1s.
Okay. So
I'm going to move them to the side there. I'll take these 3 1s. And 3 times 1, or 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So therefore on my 1s column I'm going to write the number 3. And that is my first round done. Over to you, Mr. Davis.
Okay, and we could add in a bit of vocabulary there because your total is 3. Okay, so it's my turn. I'm going to roll the dice. I've got one that's gone a bit funny, so I'll roll that again. I'll do the same as Mr. Forrest. I'll put them into groups. I think it's a really good way of doing it. I've got 3 2s, a 1, a 4 and a 6. So I think I'm going to collect 2s. So the 3 that I've got already I keep to one side and I roll the 3 remaining dice to see what I've got. Okay, so I've got a 4th 2 there. So I've got 2 dice left on my final roll. I roll it and I don't get anything else. So my final total is 4 lots of 2, 4 times 2. Which is 8, so I'm going to mark that on my board. So I've now got an 8 in the 2 column. Okay, I hand the dice over to Mr. Forrest, it's your turn.
Okay, right, second go. I can no longer collect a number that I've already gone for, so let's hope those 1s are rolled. Okay, I am...
Interesting.
First thing, again, I'm going to group them. So I've got 2 3s, I've got 2 5s, a 4 and a 2. Now I think I'm going to risk it and I'm going to go for collecting the 5s. So I put them 2 to the side and pick up the remaining 4. It's a risk worth paying off.
Yeah, that is a good
So
one.
I've put another 3 5s there, so that's 5 5s in total, leaving me with 1 dice remaining. For my third go, this doesn't happen often. That's 6 5s, so out of the 6 dice I've rolled all of them as 5s. Now, there are 2 ways of doing this. You could do 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, or you can use your multiplication and do 5 times 6, which is 30. So my 5s column, I am going to be putting a big score of 30 in.
And that's a good score, isn't it?
Well, it's the highest score you can get for 5s.
Although, funny enough, in the version that I've played, if on your second roll you've got 6 5s, then the way I play it, you get another roll again, so you can have more than 6 5s. Have you ever played that?
I've never played that roll.
Oh, okay, so you just played it that if you've got,
Yeah.
once you've collected them,
Then that's your
it.
that's
All
your
right,
go.
I think we'll stick to that rule. Okay, so I'll group them again. I've got 3 1s, 2 2s and a 4. But I can't collect 2s, so I'm going to collect 1s.
Good choice.
So I've got 3 1s, I roll again. I've now got 4 1s, 2 dice to go. I roll again and I've ended up with just 4 1s. So my total for this round is a 4. Okay.
I'm hoping for a good roll here. 4s or 6s will be nice. Okay, got 1 6, 1 4, and the other numbers 3 2 and 1s I previously collected.
So what do you think we're going to go for?
Now this is the predicament you could be in because you don't really want to leave 6 to your last go. But I've only rolled a 6 and I'm gonna go collect 4s. So I'm gonna leave 6 to my last go. Okay. I'm going to take the risk. another 4, and that is it. My last and final throw of the round is a final 4.
Not too bad.
No.
Me there.
Yeah, just on the last row. So that's 3 4s. 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. And I'm going to put that in there.
Okay, we're getting close. For myself, it's got to be a 3 or a 6. Now, I'm a little bit disappointed because what I really wanted, even if it was only 1 6, was I think I would have collected 6s if I'd got 1 6, because the trouble is, if I roll my final go and I've got no 6s, then I'm in even worse position, but I've got no choice. I have to collect 3s. Okay, I'm going to look at Mr. Forrest's total of 12 and see if I can beat that. Right, I've got 1 dice that hasn't rolled correctly, so I'll roll that again. I've got 1 3, but that's all I've got. So I've got 2 3s, I'm going to roll the 4 dice, and I've got 3 3s, which I could add, or I can multiply. That gives me a total of 9.
So, something we both said we wouldn't do is leave 6 to the last round, which we have done.
Did we really have that much of a choice in that one?
No, we didn't. I mean, I only had 1 6 in my penultimate throw, and you got no 6s, so...
So just a quick look in there, and 1 ahead there, then we're drawing, and then you go 3 ahead, and then 4 ahead, and then 15 ahead. So you are actually quite a long way ahead.
Yeah, I've actually doubled you on the 5 column.
Interesting, yeah. So you've got the opportunity to talk about things like doubling there as well. There's a lot of mathematical sort of skills involved in the game, or points to talk about.
Okay.
I'd say that's a pretty good roll.
There's a very good start to my last row. As you know, I've had to go for 6s, and in my first throw, I've collected 6s, 2 6s. Now onto the second throw. And again...
Oh, it's a game winner, isn't it?
It's a game winner. That's another 2 6s, leaving me with a total of 4 6s, and my final throw to go. No 6s, but I feel the damage is already done. So 4 6s. I'm going to use my multiplication skills, which is 24. And that is my go done.
I've got to say as well though, there's so many different opportunities for talking about different strategies. I mean, you could have gone, Mr. Forrest, for the fact that if you know that 6 and 6 is 12, you've got 12 and 12, then you could go for double 12. Double 12 being 24. So there's opportunities. Okay, I don't think I've got much of a chance here, but I'm going to give it a go. So I've got 1 6, 5 dice to go. I haven't got any 6s, so I've still got 1 6. Final roll.
You pulled out A6, but
it's a little bit disappointing. And again, I've actually got half the score that Mr. Forrest has got there. But Mr. Forrest, the game is not quite over yet in terms of mathematical sort of mathematical things that you've got to do. So your total is 89.
Yeah.
And it would then be my turn to add up my numbers.
Write your numbers down.
And see.
4.
Yeah.
And 8. A lot of single digit numbers here.
15 and 12. Okay, so I think, well, we'll keep 89 there, Mr. Forrest, and I think, if you wouldn't mind writing for me, I think I'm going to go for, I think I'm going to add these two numbers together first. So I'm going to put the 10 and the 10 together to get 20, and I'm going to do the 5 and the 2 to make 7.
So you're going to partition them?
I am going to partition them. 20, and the 5 and the 2 to make 7. And then if I add the 7 to the 20, I'll get 27. So I'm going to get rid of those two, and I think I'll probably get rid of all of that. So
shall I bring this 27 up so you can clearly see it?
Very much. Now again, there's no right or wrong way of doing this. I think that I might go for double 8, which is 16, and then I'm going to put the 4 with the 16 to make 20.
Okay, so as I say, double 8 is 16, and then there's let's add the 4 for 20. So let's
Okay.
put 20 here.
Yep, that's lovely. So that will give us a total of 47, which is 20 and 20 is 40 plus a 7. So
That means you lived with one other number to add.
9, that's right. So I've got 47 and 9. And I think for this one, I'm going to split 9 into 6 and 3.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do 47 add 3, which is 50, and then add the 6. So I've got a total of 56.
So just to write it down for you, it's 50 plus his 6 left over, and that gives him a total of 56.
Okay, so the winner of Yahtzee is Mr. Forrest, so a big well done to you, and thank you very much for coming to the Maths Zone. So I really hope you enjoy the game of Yahtzee.